What's up there, YouTube? It's your boy John Shaft. Welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd make this quick video. I'm gonna make a shout out to the guy at the tire shop yesterday in Hoover, Alabama. I went by the tire shop to get a tire repaired, and he told me that tire was unrepairable because I had driven only tire to his shop. So he tried to sell me a $500 tire and tell me that the tire that was on the car needed to be replaced, and that I needed to leave the vehicle overnight. First of all, I'm not going to leave my vehicle overnight at nobody's shop unless it's at a dealership. Now look at this tire. Now he said it needed to be replaced. I went home and fixed the darn thing myself and been riding on it ever since. And that didn't cost me but $20 to get that repair kit. So I saved myself $500. So I want to make this shout out to this old a-hole to try to get me. I mean, I know I need some tires, but let me get my tires on my own turn. Now, let me spend my money where I want to spend my money, you know, and not somebody else telling me that I need something. So you guys have to be careful with that, dealing with these different vendors, especially when you have a Corvette. You know, they see you coming. When you have a Corvette, they see you coming and looking at dollar signs. So you just don't want to take your car just to any old body. These cars are already expensive, so you don't need nobody trying to take advantage of you. You know, you don't need that. You know, the maintenance on these cars and the note and the tires and the oil change, none of that stuff is expensive. Even the gasoline. You know, you have to put premium in these vehicles. You can't use plus. And you darn sure can't use regular. But yeah, I went home last night and I bought myself a repair kit, tire repair kit, and I put and I fixed the plug myself. So just a little old plug, that's all. And I buy me a set when I get darn good and ready. And to show you guys that this really happened, you know, my car has a lock. I forgot to put the lock on it, as you can see. I forgot to put a lock on it last night, and then I get to the car wash just about 5 minutes ago, and guess where I left the lock at? Right there, you see it? That's where I left the lock at. I've been flying up and down the highway, and that lock still stayed there, in that spot right there. I didn't even know I had left it there. Oh boy, I tell you. Boy, that's a blessing that didn't fly off, you know. I might wait till I get home if I put this on. I don't want it on. That's how, you know, these cars, man, they don't come with no tire changing or repair kit, you know, anything like that. So when you have flat tire, man, you at the mercy of whoever. You had to call yourself a tow truck. Well, just so happened the young man that saved my daughter was there to help me. yeah, man, you have to really watch yourself when you have one of these cars. Yeah, people want to take advantage of it. You know, they think you got money to burn, so they want some of it. And like I said, these vehicles are already expensive. You know, if you ain't on your grind with some kind of business or some kind of supervisory position, you know, either a good job. I mean, you know, most people, the average person can't afford a car like this. So yeah, when they see you coming, they think you, they think you're rolling in money. You know, they want to try to get you. But no, it ain't nothing for me to go and repair. Try to repair and do my own, you know, my own work. You know, solve my own problem. Instead of having to pay somebody, you know, some ridiculous price that they want, because they see something that they want and maybe can't have, or envy you about it. But I go to the dealership every day because I got a dealership. I mean, not dealership, but car wash. Because I got a membership at the car wash, monthly membership. I can get my car washed up to 99 times a month. So even with that said and done, I get it washed once a day. It don't even equal. Don't even come close to 99 times a month. You have to get it washed 5 times a day, you know, to reach 99 times a month. So, well, like I said before, you got a Z06 C8, you know, something other than the base model. Then this may not be an option for you to come to one of these automatic car washes. Like I said, I come to the car wash because time restraint. You know, I have a business. I just don't have time to get out and wash my car every day. And with that said, you'll never catch my car dirty because I always come to this really nice car wash. Now, some of you guys may not like coming to a car wash, but I do. I like coming to a car wash, especially a good one. And I've been coming to this one now for the last 2 years. I haven't had no problems already. But yeah, you want to catch me with a dirty Corvette. No, you won't. You will not catch me with that. The only time you catch me with a dirty Corvette, if this happened, it's raining outside, and I'm on my way to the car wash. Other than that, I keep my car clean. I have gone to Corvette Shows, and they want to put my car in the show, but I didn't think it qualified being on show. I remind you guys, don't forget about the debut of the Z06, which is only 26th of this month. And that debut is going to take place out in Los Angeles. And unfortunately, I'm not able to travel out there to be there for that. I wish I could go out there and bring you guys a live interview of such a wonderful event. I just can't do it. It ain't in my schedule, first of all. But I'm gonna try to cover it on the TV. I know they're gonna have some kind of show on YouTube, about the debut of the Z06. You know, the Z06 is my vehicle of choice. If I was to get me a C8 today, it would definitely be the Z06. I always wanted me a wide body, wide tire, you know, supercharged Z06. Even though this new one, you know, it's not going to be a supercharged, it's going to be naturally aspirated. That's what I hate about that. And then I hate too that, you know, they don't have a manual vehicle. And one of the reasons why they don't have a manual vehicle is due to commercial. What I mean by that is that the manual vehicle is not as popular in sales as the automatic. Most of the Corvette sales are automatic vehicles. So it's only like maybe 10 or 20% Corvette sales that are manual. And me being old school, I prefer a manual. So they're not going to have any manual. You know, that's been done away with. And another reason why they don't have a manual is because of another reason they don't have a manual is because of the design of the vehicle. In order to have a manual for the C8, you have to put holes in places that you don't want to put holes in, just in order to have a manual vehicle. And the sales on the manual vehicle are not that high for them to go through the trouble of making a manual just for a few people like myself. So that's the reason why too. Another reason why they not making a manual. It's more easier just to have a card and have that card attached to the transmission and changing gears that way instead of having an actual manual vehicle. So in other words, it's a fake, it's a computerized, and it won't be a real manual anyway. They have to put a hole in the frame of the vehicle because the way it's designed in order to make it a manual. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And see, this is a manual, and the C8 would have to be designed like this with this tunnel in order to make a manual work. But the C8 it's designed totally different. See, it's designed totally different. So they was not able to make a manual because of the design of the vehicle. They had to turn around and we designed the vehicle in order to make it a manual. And it costs too much money. And the way they done it is cost efficient in order for them to bring a good quality vehicle at an affordable price to us as the consumer. But you know, the C8 does have 8-speed double clutch automatic, and you can't beat that. Shifting manually yourself, even though manual is more enjoyable. So that's two of the reasons there's why they don't have a manual. And trust me, they wrestle with that, you know, because the chief engineer Terrence has his own Corvette, and he drives a manual. So he wanted a manual C8. And, but that didn't happen. So that's why we don't have a manual coming, because of commercial. Commercial meaning sale of the vehicle is not that high for a manual. And two, the design of the vehicle cause them to not have a manual transmission. But it is what it is. You know, it's a new day and time, and you know they getting ready to come out now with with these E-ray electronic and hybrid type of vehicle. And you're not gonna even have a real vehicle anymore after a while. About 20-30 years from now, that's all gonna be on the road with a hybrid or some kind of electronic computerized vehicle, which is not gonna be a real vehicle. So if you're looking at a dying breed of gas powered vehicles. See, this is what happens when you try to go to a car wash. You park by yourself. At least you think you're parking by yourself till somebody come up beside you. You're trying to make a video and everybody else in your video. Then they wonder what you doing. Boy. That's one of the things about having one of these cars, guys. It brings a lot of attention to you. Even when you don't want attention, you're still gonna get attention. Yeah, I have come to a car wash every day and get my car clean. Keeping my car clean and shiny. It keeps me from going to the dealership and buying another car. So that's why I do this every day. Other than that, I'll be back at the dealership buying another car. Which that's good for some people. You know, some people want a new car every year. Me, I like them. I like at least have, you know, at least one that I own. Maybe my second one, I won't own it, and I just keep turning it up. But who knows? As you can see, I got a little crease back here, and this crease back here as well, I've been hit 3 times, believe it or not. I've been hit 3 times in the rear at a traffic light. For some reason, I don't know. When you sit at a traffic light, people think they're supposed to get as close as they can to you And then I had 3 of them slammed to the back of my vehicle. And the last one that did, he told me he didn't even see my car. Now, how do you not see a big old car sitting in front of you? Man, I tell you, I wanted to whoop it, you know what? One thing I can't stand is somebody to park next to me and they open the door and hit my car. Let them know I'm sitting there at a traffic light and you run into the back of me. These days and time, when you do something stupid here in Alabama, the police officer now writing you a ticket. If they write you a ticket, and depending on how bad it is, they might even take you to jail. You know, some things just don't make any sense. This is John Shaft. This is my C7 Corvette Shows. Stop dreaming and start driving your new Corvette. Yeah, I know my stripes are faded. I just haven't had a chance to get them replaced yet. I'm gonna get a whole different striping detail done. So if you're in Alabama and you wanna get some stripes done on your vehicle, go on the internet and go to Stripe King. I think that's his name of his company. Stripe King, or either KingStripe.com, and he's located in Gardendale, just outside of Birmingham, and he does tremendous good work. And I am going to him and get me a striping racing job done as soon as I have the time. And I think his price is very reasonable. I think that's a striping job like that on a vehicle like this started at about $600. And that makes your vehicle really stand out when you add them racing stripes to it. I'll be back here tomorrow doing the same thing again. So I do this at least 6 days a week. But like I said, if you got a C8, automatic car wash is not open to you. This is not an option for you if you have a C8 due to the design of your vehicle. You have what you call air vents, so your engine can breathe. And at the same time, you get too much water and now you're drying out the engine. You do not want to have that kind of problem, the way you would mess up the engine on your vehicle due to excessive water. So you have to wash your baby by hand yourself. And even with that said, you have to wash it a particular way. You start from the front, and then the top to the back. That's the most safest way to start. Wash your C8 to keep it, to normalize water going into your engine bay. Unless you get some kind of tarp or something like that, and you cover it up, the engine bay, while you're washing it. But do not take your C8 to an automatic car wash. And then that's okay. That's okay for some of you guys that do have a C8, because most of you don't even drive the car regularly every day or use it as a daily driver like I do. And the reason why I use mine as a daily driver is because I blew the engine up in my pickup truck. And that's after I put a $4,000 transmission in my pickup truck, trying to get ready for my Corvette. So when I did that, the engine blew. You talk about Murphy's Law, man. Murphy's Law was kicking my butt. So I went out and still bought my Corvette. And as you can tell and as you can see, I use it as a daily driver. But it don't fret me none. I mean, you know, all the money I'm paying for this car, it could at least drive me to my customer so I can continue to pay for it. And it's not written in stone, so you know, I get me another one. I keep this one till I get it paid for. And once I get it paid for, I get me another one. And then I continue to drive this one, and I just have me a new one, and I let my new one sit up and become a garage queen like all the rest of you guys are doing. If you have not seen it already, I invite you to go back and view my video where I attended the Corvette Museum there in Bowling Green, Kentucky. A couple of weeks now, a couple of weekends ago. So hopefully at the beginning of this month, I mean the end of the month, beginning of next month, I'll probably go back up to the museum again and make some more videos. And I'll probably make some videos of this time I'll concentrate on the racetrack, that you guys see those C8s in action. Like I always say, if you got your C8 on order, or you got your C8 coming, man, you got yourself something. Those are some nice vehicles. This Corvette GM has really stepped up in the design of the Corvette. And we now have a supercar without the supercar price. But the supercar prices are all coming. Because you got dealerships trying to mark these cars up $20,000, $30,000, and $40,000. Even though GM's fighting against it, you know, it's really nothing much that they can do except not honor a cutback on their particular dealer allocation, because these cars are designed to be supercars, sports cars, affordable cars, and they are designed to just move through the market. You holding on to it because you want a $30,000 or $40,000 price increase on it. You holding up the market sales of these vehicles. So GM is gonna do something about that also. But if you can wait, so always order your own C8 from the manufacturer. You're looking at about, you know, you're looking at about 14 months waiting period to get yourself a C8. And that's the base model. I don't know about the Z06. That'd be a whole different story. But this is John Shaft. This is my C7 Corvette channel. I ask you to hit the like button, share button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button so you will know when I am done uploading. And we thank you guys for watching. guys already know this. I'm gonna take this top off. I'm sure you guys how to take this top off. Do not become a member of the exclusive hire club or taking your top off, getting to your destination and going somewhere else, and putting your top back in place and forgetting to lock it down. These tops are $2,500, and that's just for the C7. I don't know how much it is for the C8. So you do not want to become a member of that club. Well, this is how you. Yeah, I had one of my members of my family that just joined that club, and he joined it at my expense. Yeah, he using my car and top blew off. But this is how you do it. You push that in, hit that, it comes out. Pull this down, pull that out so. Then you do the other side, and the top just comes right off. As you can see, the damage to mine up in here. Like I said, one of my family members had my vehicle, and that happened to him. Yeah, they said they're gonna replace it for you, but it never happens. These tops are so easy to come off. You just push up on it like so, and she comes on. Your top just locks in place back here. C8 the same way. Just take it. It locks in place just like that. Like I said, the C8 is the same way the C7 is just locking in place. That's it. Another thing too about these Corvettes, make sure you get yourself an L2, at least an L2, because you're gonna need those cameras. Man, this thing has hellacious blind spots. These vehicles does. They man, you totally be blind when you're backing up. So you need those cameras. Yeah, you need those camera guys. And those cameras comes in an L2. You have to at least have a 2L2. Yeah, 2LT, I mean. This is John's shaft, my C7.